Hello, lady, and welcome back to Safe Mommy, Safe Baby, Emotional Mastery for Motherhood. Today, I'm going to be discussing the nuances that come with telling your family members about your past family sexual abuse or your incest that you have experienced. And I just wanted to point out a few things. Hopefully, it will help you with your decision when it comes to telling your family. So, when you make the decision to tell your family, the adult, the mature decision to go on and explain your past truth to your family members, understand that although it is your truth, what you're seeking generally may not be the outcome of what you get in the end of it. In fact, many oftentimes when you go in to explain your truth to these people, they will not validate your truth. They will not agree to what it is that you're saying. In fact, they'll do the complete opposite. They'll make you believe that your memories are shattered. Perhaps they're untrue. They'll question your truth. They'll victim shame you. They will blame you for trying to break up a family, for trying to be the person who's trying to burn down people's homes. They will, if they do, in fact, it can go many ways. Either they deny your truth, or if they do accept your truth, and this goes for different family members. If they do accept, depending on who you decide to tell, usually it's isolated. It isn't in general, like you're not going to be telling 20 people at once. You might decide to do it 1 by 1, 2 by 2, 3 by 3, however you do it. But I doubt that you stand at the kitchen table on Thanksgiving and you know, with a microphone and do it that way. Very unlikely. But either way, anyway, even if you do it that way and you do it at a family gathering, there will be sectors of people who take on different roles. Typically, these roles include denial, they include victim shaming, victim blaming, in many different ways. They'll blame you for trying to burn the house down. They'll blame you for trying to disrupt people's family. They'll blame you for however it is that things happened. They'll shame your past self. You know, typical things. You was being a fast ass. Ain't nobody told you to be sitting on his lap. And this isn't just isolated towards males. There are female predators. You knew that person was intoxicated. Why were you around them? Who told you to be isolated with this person? Why didn't you speak up sooner? All type of nonsense excuses. People will be pulling out their ass. Now, when you do not master your emotions and you do it this way, more oftentimes, the same reasons that you went ahead to disclose your truth at the time which you thought was best to you, it will begin to, if your emotions are unmastered and you go into it and you receive all of this type of backlash, it will begin to make you yourself question your truth, question your sanity, question your memories, question yourself completely. It could even be a situation where your abuse isn't exactly isolated and there's similarities between you and another family member, or you and a family friend. And that exact family friend or that family member who shares similar stories with you when it comes to your abuse, maybe you have the same perpetrator, or maybe you were abused in the same fashion or the same manner, they themselves will be the ones to kind of turn on you or even blame you, in fact. So the person who should be in your corner because they experienced a similar situation to you, they will in fact be the same person to be telling you that you're doing things wrong and that you're trying to disrupt, and be making you feel all the ways that they have no business feeling, because you're trying to drag them somewhere where they're not ready to be yet. So by you coming forth with your truth, it almost automatically takes the blanket off of their truth, and they're not ready to take their blanket off. So I just wanted to express that if and when you do decide to be forthcoming with your family members, please master your emotions and understand that what you're seeking is typically not what's going to come out of what you're looking for. Instead, Instead of looking for what you're looking for on the outside, which is the validation, the recognition, maybe the apology, or whatever else it is, master your emotions first. Understand that 9 times out of 10, you will not get out of it what it is that you seek from doing it. That way, when you do get the backlash, the victim shaming, the victim blaming, and everything else, it does not affect you further. Because if you do not master your emotions and you go in and you jump into it and you want to tell your family members about the abuse, it will further take you down the rabbit hole, which will then, I was going to say evidently, but no, which will drive your trust issues even deeper into the ground with yourself. And then it's going to continue to be a bigger burden when it comes to you fulfilling your dream of motherhood. Hello there, I'm Grace, and I support women who have experienced family sexual abuse or incest, and I support you to create your dream family, the family that you've always dreamed of, your brand new legacy that you know you deserve, so that you can nurture, protect, and love your children. I'm hosting a Confront Your Abuser workshop on the 9th of this month of January 2025, and the workshop is dedicated to women for women, but I have one slot left, and it's dedicated to women who are ready to confront their abuser and are ready to rise above and live above the residue of the family sexual abuse that they carry on to them. So if this sounds like something that you're interested, go ahead and register. I'll put the link in the description box. Go ahead and register for the workshop. I'll be hosting it on January 9th, and I look forward to supporting you and scaffolding you so that you can finally confront your abuser. If you're concerned about confronting your abuser, and that meaning that you will be the person who dismantles your family, it does not happen. It does not have to happen that way. Every situation is nuanced. Every situation is very unique. Everyone's emotional barriers are very unique. And your emotional barriers, whatever they are, however unique they are, they will be addressed, and you will be able to confront your abuser. If your abuser is dead and gone, there's still a way to confront your abuser so that you release the burden of the secret that is on your soul. Again, I'm Grace, and this is Emotional Mastery for Motherhood.